everybody! My name is Sleepcave, and today I'm going to be talking about whether you should keep your cases, and when you open Hot Wheels cars, should you open them in general, or should you keep them closed? Should you keep your basic treasure hunts closed? Should you keep your super treasure hunts closed? Or should you just release them all out of their packages? So, without further ado, let's get right into this video. And also, remember to watch till the very end, because at the very end, I'm going to show you guys a special surprise, and you don't want to miss that. So, let's get right into it. So guys, the first thing I'm going to be talking about is the benefits and the minuses of keeping the cars cased. So the pluses and the minuses. First off, we're going to start with the pluses. So the pluses of keeping your cars closed in a case is that firstly, they're easier to display. For example, you might pick up a case. For example, let's say this bone shaker. You might have the car in here and maybe you want to tape it to the wall like you see over there on the wall. I might just want to put it on the wall like that so everybody can just see it on the wall. I've seen multiple people do this and I think it's quite cool looking. So that's the first benefit. And the second benefit is that they're actually easier to carry around. So again, if you have the car in the case over here, you can just take the case and do whatever you want with it, like display it on a video, show it off, trade, sell it, whatever. And when you just have the car like this, like you also have to hold both of these things. Maybe you want to hold a camera, it's harder, and that's the benefit of carrying it. And as well, you don't have to pick up the car and the case because they are in the same place. Again, I already said this, but they're just much easier to pick up. And the minuses of keeping the cases closed is that when you have your cars freed out of the case, then they're easier to display at whatever angle you want them. So for example, I have my whole collection in multiple rows, and I have them all facing at a straight angle, just like towards the person that sits down at my desk, so they look better in my opinion like this. And the second thing that's coming up is that it is your personal opinion on how they look like. So for example, you might like them looking better in cases closed, or for this one, you might have them look better when they're open. And also, if you're making a video or you're selling or you're trading your cars, you can take more pictures of them. So for example, from multiple angles, maybe from the front, from the back, from the top, from the sides, and whatnot. So that's it for pluses and minuses of keeping your cases closed. So, for super treasure hunts and normal treasure hunts, the most popular thing you're going to see is that treasure hunts are usually released, like they're out of their packages, just on the stands. Maybe they have their own stand, but they're usually out of their packages. And super treasure hunts are often in special packages. Like they're in packages, but if you go on like eBay or something, or if you go on some online site where you can find Hot Wheels to buy, they're usually going to be sealed. Like I'm not quite sure what it's called. I'll put it up on the screen if I find it. I think it's called plastic sealing, where you run the package through like a machine and then it kind of like seals, air seals maybe, so that you can't break it, you can't like cut through it, you can't smash it, it won't get damaged. So as you know, super treasure hunts are very, very valuable. Usually like 10,000 produced per year. So that's why I personally recommend keeping your super treasure hunts sealed if you do have them, because they're super rare. I personally don't have one, so I don't have anything to keep sealed, but I personally recommend to keep those in their packages. Maybe they have their own stand or something, because they're very, very special. And regarding like just treasure hunts, I actually have my treasure hunts sealed. I have my treasure hunts on the side there, as I showed before. I have my whole collection, and then I have my treasure hunts just in the packages next to it. So for example, I have the street wiener, and I actually have another treasure hunt that I'm not going to talk about because it's going to be on a future video. So I actually keep them sealed because I think it looks better personally, but this just all depends on you, because treasure hunts aren't that rare. They're obviously rarer than regular Hot Wheels, but you find them way more often than treasure hunts, like super treasure hunts. So I personally keep them sealed, but it's just whatever looks best to you. So that's that. And this is a bit of a special topic for you guys that are still watching up until this point of the video. So the question that I often get, or I often see on social media, is should you keep your packages? For example, when you open Hot Wheels cars, should you keep the packages that, well, you found them in? So this can be, it's just your personal opinion. For example, I have a whole cupboard full of packages that I have collected over the months that I've been collecting. I haven't been collecting that long, but just so you know, if you're ever going to keep your packages, or if you do keep your packages, just know that they do take a lot of space, especially if you buy a lot of 5 packs, maybe 10 packs, 2 packs, something like that. They just take up a lot of space. Even just single short cards, they can pile up quite a lot, especially with other short cards. So the benefit to keeping your cards is that, of course, you can always place them next to your cars. There's many ways to display your cars, and I think one of the cooler ones is having your car like released out of the package, maybe facing forward, and then having your package behind it, the case. I think that's a really cool look, but whatever you guys want. And the negative to keeping packages is that, as I said, they do take up a lot of space. I have a huge drawer in my cupboard there, below my desk, and it takes up so much space. So if you don't have much space, maybe you don't have any cupboards, you don't have a lot of space on your desk, then I definitely don't recommend it. But I think it does look really cool. And if you guys are a fan of like just remembering what cars you bought, for example, maybe you wanna look back over the years for you've been collecting. Like, for example, you have a 10-year anniversary of collecting Hot Wheels, and you want to look back at what the first ones you bought are. Then you can always keep the packages. I think that's a great way to do it as well. So that's that. So guys, thank you for watching today's video. And as always, if you ended up enjoying, and if you want to see more Hot Wheels regular content just from me, then please subscribe, please turn on the bell notification, and make sure to drop a like. And the question of the day is actually, do you keep your cars sealed, or do you get them out of their packages? This includes mainline cars, normal cars, treasure hunts, and super treasure hunts. So I really want to know what you guys do. As I personally said, I release all my cars. I keep my packages all together in one drawer. And for example, I always keep my treasure hunts sealed. I have not gotten any super treasure hunts for my months of collecting just yet, but I'm definitely going to be keeping those sealed as well. So tell me what you guys think. That's the question of the day. So besides that, I'll definitely see you guys in the next video. So have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great rest of your holiday, whoever's having a holiday. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.